Okay. Hello, and welcome to my video blog. I don't have anything to type, in my blog. I just can't think of anything to write about because so much has happened. Like, I moved here to Ireland a month ago, and just so much has happened in that month that I don't even know how to write about it. So I thought instead I would just talk about it and update all of my family and friends who I never get to Skype with because of the time difference, and you're all sleeping when I'm living my day, and then I'm sleeping when you're doing your stuff, and so it just hasn't worked out very well for the whole Skype interaction. So here we are. This is my apartment. Simon is currently at the farming. It's kind of off season right now, so it's a tillage farm, and so they've already grown, mowed, baled, sold, and now it's just sort of the off season where they repair stuff and that sort of thing. So he's there. He'll be back in half an hour. Yay! And I'm here. And I thought I'd just give you a little brief tour. The living room. The bedroom is beyond. And over here is the kitchen. It's pretty small. It's a cozy little spot. Here, I'll take you to the stove. Oh, that's my hair. It's kind of messy. I haven't done the dishes yet this morning. But yeah, that's my teensy little kitchen. It's really cute though. I like it. And then here, this is our table where we have tea and dinner and stuff. Yep, so that's the tour. That's my Irish home for now. Yeah, so it's cute, it's cozy, and yeah, we had a bunch of friends over the other night. That was nice. It's fun to fill up a little place, It's warm. Yeah, so what else can I show you? Oh, I pulled this out especially to show my dad. This is the hula hoop that Simon made for me. It's made out of a pipe and duct tape, and it works really well. Yep, it's really funny to watch Simon hula hoop. He's getting really good at it though. So yeah, so that's the full tour. You've even seen the hula hoop. Yeah, so I'm working as a barista. That's pretty cool. And what else can I tell you? I'm going to sit over here now. Now that you've had the tour, I'm going to sit down and really talk to you. So, yeah, so I'm working as a barista in a little chocolate shop. It's like chocolate and espresso beverages. It's cool. I'm meeting a lot of local people that way, which is great. I have my regulars, and working as a barista is actually a really great way to meet people and kind of immerse yourself in any given culture. But yeah, so I've been meeting a lot of people, a lot of Irish people, and they're all really nice. And yeah, what can I tell you about my job? It's kind of funny because I'm Californian, and then the other girl I work with is Lithuanian, and the woman that we work for is Belgian. So we're a bunch of foreigners selling coffee. It's great. And yeah, and then all of our customers are Irish. And let's see. My favorite customer so far was this guy that came in. He came in a few last week at some point and got some chocolate. And we were really busy, so I couldn't really talk to him, but I thought I could hear that California lilt in his voice, and I was like, you sound like family, I was like, who are you? But he came and went, and it was too busy. So then he came back the other day, and he ordered chocolates, and it was just me working, and there was no queue or anything. So I had to ask him, where are you from? Your accent sounds, American. You know, I didn't jump straight to California, but I just kind of threw out like American. And he's like, oh yeah, so I lived in California for 10 years, and you know, I'm from Ireland, but I lived in San Francisco. And I was like, you lived in San Francisco? Like, I lived in San Francisco. You know, I was like, who are you? And so he, you know, he told me about himself a little bit. He like lived in Dolores Park, and I was like, oh, I lived in the Sunset, and you know, we kind of reminisced a little bit. So that was great. Probably my favorite so far, just because of that. Although there was this other like older fellow who came in. It was great. He came in and he heard me talking, so he's like, hey, where are you from? And I was like, oh, I'm from California. He's like, where in California? I was like, San Francisco. And he's like, where in Frisco? I was like, oh, yes, I'm from the Sunset. And he's like, oh, I love the Sunset. And then, you know, we talked about our favorite neighborhoods and all that. It was great. But yeah, other than that, mostly it's just like soccer moms, because I'm like, the coffee shop is kind of like attached to like this big supermarket-y place. It's kind of odd. But you know, it works. And yeah, so we'll see what the future holds. So yeah, that's working. But that's not even the fun stuff. Like the really fun stuff has been, you know, just like spending time with Simon on the farm, like driving a tractor and a digger. Like, my nephew would probably be so jealous, like, if he saw the stuff I was doing. Like, yeah, I drove a tractor today, no big deal. Yeah, so that kind of stuff has been really fun. Simon is really fun to hang out with. We walk around the fields a lot and explore a lot. He's great for exploring with. There's just really cool stuff everywhere. I mean, like, Ireland's great because there's just so much history here, and, you know, you find just sort of, like, really awesome stuff just around, like, every bend. You know, just, like, so at the edge of one of his fields, you, like, kind of, like, go through a little gate, and there's, like, this abandoned house there, and it's really cool because it's just, like, really old, and there's a whole farmyard. There's, like, all these buildings, and it's just all abandoned and overgrown, and, But it's weird, though, because, like, there's this whole shed full of wood, like, chopped wood, and it's just, like, in there rotting, and it's like, what happened here? Like, what's the story, you know? But, I mean, I don't know the story, but it's really nifty. And you kind of find stuff like that everywhere. There's sort of ruins just, like, popping up every which way, you know? We went on a walk kind of when I first got here, like, so this was almost a month ago now, but we went on a walk in the fields up above his field, and there's like this fairy ring and standing stone, and it's just like this old stone that's just kind of standing there, and then like trees circling it. It's really cool, and it felt really like magical and enchanted, and I like climbed a tree and sat in it, and it was great. But yeah, so it's really beautiful there. And last night he took me on a walk to show me a dead fox, which was really cool because I'd never seen a fox like in real time before, just like photos and stuff. And like the briefest glimpse while driving, you know, like scurrying into the bushes or something, but never like up close. And it was really cool to just kind of like get right up close to it and kind of like poke around. We're both kind of into like dead animals. We don't really eat a lot of meat, you know, it's funny, but we really like taxidermy. Like, taxidermy is so cool. There's a taxidermy museum in Dublin that we're hopefully going to go check out at some point. So, yeah. And otherwise, on the farm, we spend a lot of time drinking tea. I'm really getting to know his parents a lot, and they're really great. Like, he has a really nice family. Like, everyone's really sweet. And yeah, so it's been wonderful. Like, I love Ireland. Like, I love Ireland. It's crazy. I'm in this funny like state of mind where I miss California so much, and I miss San Francisco, and I miss like my sister and my nephew, and like, you know, all of my family. Like, you know, I miss everyone. But I love Ireland so much that, like, oh my God, I could never leave. Like, I love it. It's wonderful. Like, it's just so beautiful. I mean, I can leave on vacation. Don't get me wrong, you know. But yeah. It's fun getting used to. There's lots of little things to get used to, like the slang. Like, it's funny getting used to the slang. Like, what's the crack? I don't know. You know, it's like, oh, what else is there? There's lots of little things. It's just funny because our cultures look really similar on the surface, and they are similar in a lot of ways, but there are just these like funny little differences that you find, especially in the language. And like it's a windscreen instead of a windshield and stuff like that. Oh, there's this one regular that comes into my work, and he's always trying to find the most obscure Irish slang to just like throw at me when he comes up to the counter, so that I'm just like, left like confused, like what? Like, what did you just say? And yeah, so it's been great. I love it. I do miss everyone. It's been difficult not being able to Skype with anyone. I do Skype occasionally with some good friends that are closer. California is just so far away. But yeah, so I don't know what else to say. I miss you. I love you. Send me emails and stuff, or continue to. Oh, anyone who wants to do what I'm doing right now, like, it would be wonderful. Like, hey Abby, I'm talking to you. Like, make a little video for of you and Max for me, and yeah, and cool. Okay, I love you. Bye.